twists.
Alright, the dumping continues.
The dumping. I saved again, I'm sorry.
I see that.
I keep thinking it wants me to start from something or other.
Hey, look at that!
What?
That's been there the whole time.
No, you shut the fuck up!
You just didn't scroll high enough.
Oh, I hate all of this. Damn it. My head's gonna explode. Wait. Where the hell am I? Looks like an elevator, but...
This is one of the AB rooms.
Ah, who the hell are you? What the hell's an AB room?
Damn, I guess you did lose your memory after all.
Memory. Nah, it's all coming back in a tidal wave of horse shit. I remember. You're fly. Good work. Grinned.
Check your bracelet.
What is this? It's a red pear.
Mine's
These
the same.
Does this mean this is the beginning of the game? Let's go back to when we first woke up in the AB room.
No, not quite. I think we woke up a little earlier this time. Push the buttons on the side of your bracelet.
2 hours, 15 minutes.
We didn't wake up this long before the primary doors opened last time. I think we're about an hour early.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
You're right.
Akane might still be alive. We got back before Dio killed her, I think.
Then...
Right. We're here for one reason.
To solve puzzles.
I can't deal with the fucking fact that there's another fucking notary game where we're saving the same woman. It's all a setup to save her. Again.
Hell yeah. It's not, but yeah, kind of.
It is.
That's not the main goal.
But it's a good part of it.
Anyway.
I'm not angry necessarily at... I'm angry at the characters for doing this again. That Akane is like, yeah, sure, let's do this again.
Okay, at least this time she waited 50 years.
What does that matter?
She didn't do it like the next week. She's not like constantly throwing herself into danger. Okay, to be fair, I guess technically 1,000 notary games could have happened between this and the last one.
That is true, but also, the stupidest part is that she already had to go through this bullshit just to dodge the past.
Look, she's going for a record of how many notary games she can be a part of.
Not only that, but how many times can she defy fate? She's a
all of them.
Fucking idiot.
All of the time.
She's a fucking idiot, and especially if Santa's involved. If Santa is zero again, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
I look forward to it.
Stop her from getting killed. Let's move. We need to get
Don't
out
need
here
to tell
fast.
me twice. Let's go.
Don't do this. Kidding me.
I hope you remember the all the solutions.
Of course I don't.
Oh, well, I guess we're gonna have to look around the room.
Oh. Okay. Alright. You got me, Fly. You got me. I'm a fucking moron.
I told you should have remembered all the solutions.
Oh, god damn it. Thank you. Saved my ass. Oh, great. Everything's new. That's nice.
So we just need the star.
Okay. Fucking crazy. I'm so glad the game has the smarts to fucking scream at me. So I'm like, oh, I have to solve it again. The cracker? Ah, damn, not the key. What the hell? I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
It's probably a Japanese pun or something. Why the fuck would we know that? Where's the key even go? Does it go in the rabbit?
Yeah, I think right there.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 1, done. Hey, you push the button. Bite me, you were taking too long. We're on a schedule here.
You found it.
Did I?
Yeah, it was right there the whole time, right in front of you.
Climbed up through the hatch, out onto the top of the AB room. Took us only a moment to spot them.
There he is.
How did it take this fucking long? I thought she was only out like 10 minutes before everyone else. Well, we were the last ones.
I don't know.
Behind her was Dio. He was moving quickly and quietly, a knife glinting in his right hand. Shit. There's no time to yell to her. He scrambled down the top of the AB room. If I wasn't following me, when I looked back, she was still standing on the roof. What the hell are you doing? Get down here and finish. She moved. She ran across the roof, launched herself into the air. High jump kick!
Fucking killing him instantly.
It's 130 base power, I mean. What
He's fine. Just unconscious.
Oh. I bent down, held my fingers in front of his mouth. He was still
I don't
breathing.
think he saw me. He probably has no idea what happened to him.
Oh, I don't think. Guy went down like a sack of potatoes.
He had it coming.
Yeah, that's true. Heard footsteps come to a stop right in front of us. I looked up. It was
So
the
you
MacGuffin from the
came.
first game. Oh, damn it, you saw that? I'm sorry.
I've been waiting for you.
You know how many times I've been murdered by this asshole?
Yeah, but she doesn't remember any of that. She can't jump timelines.
You don't know that.
We do know that. Because we're the only two who do it.
Oh, just you fucking wait. I mean...
I'm not saying it's not impossible. I'm just saying that, like... I mean, this is very clearly an extension of the powers that they were using in the first game.
Yeah, the morphogenetic field has evolved.
To even bigger bullshit.
Yes.
You're here to hear the rest, right?
Wait. Just wait a minute. What the hell is your deal? How can you be so calm? If we hadn't shown up just now, you'd...
Have been stabbed in the heart by this young man and died. Yes. Although, that reminds me, I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you very much.
And she stabs us.
I
I was
very
thinking the
much
same thing.
appreciate you saving me.
Do you? Does it even matter? Does
Yes.
anything matter?
Everything matters, yet nothing matters. It's all canon.
What?
Hold on. How do you know about being stabbed by Dio?
I never even noticed if there wasn't a blood splatter in this timeline.
Yeah?
It was never something... I just always saw the splatter, and I never thought about it.
You see in this timeline, before you go into the AB rooms, there's a part, there's like a throwaway line where Sigma's like, it's empty, or there's no one here. And now you're because we did it first and we didn't know she was dead in all the other timelines.
Oh.
You assume he's talking about all the other people have gone into their rooms. But he's actually referring to the fact there's no body. There's a whole lot of subtleties in this game.
I mean, that's cool. Like, I appreciate that.
And each time they come up, I kind of giggle to myself, because, you know...
I mean, well, like, how the fuck am I supposed to know?
Are
Exactly.
you an Esper too?
Yes.
Oh, yes, she is.
I'm
She's
Esper... Nah, I can't. I was gonna try especially bullshit, but I couldn't.
She's the most Esper of Espers. She literally came back from the dead.
Yeah.
Indeed, I am. I am able to jump through time, just like you.
Suddenly not feeling so special, are we, Sigma?
Is that what she was doing in the first game? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, I hate this. No. That's... Okay. What the hell are you thinking? If you knew he was gonna stab you, why were you going to let him do
Because
it?
I had to.
I got a thing for getting stabbed, you know.
You what? Does she? I don't think she does. I don't think she got axe murdered. She might have, I don't know.
No, I think she did.
Damn. Can't believe she managed to catch her. It's crazy. Flickering in and out like a light bulb.
Think back. Why are you here? If I hadn't been killed by Dio, no one else would have been murdered. Consequently, your own abilities would never have manifested.
That doesn't make any sense though, because you sent us back in time to begin with.
I did explain, didn't I?
Not yet,
The
yeah.
purpose of the AB project was to send the two of you to the past. Or your minds, at least. In order for that to happen, some death was necessary.
A whole lot of death, actually.
Yeah, but none of it's stuck.
Yeah, that's fair.
When a human brain is faced with danger, its processing speed increases. Information is processed more quickly, and time almost seems to slow. A few seconds can feel like an eternity. Unfortunately, that in itself isn't enough to send oneself through time. The amplitude of the consciousness is simply too small. In order to increase the amplitude, we need to slow down the brain before the increase happens. It's a little like a slingshot. You pull back on the rubber band and then let go. The potential energy you stored in the band is released and converted into kinetic energy. That's what fires the bullet out of the slingshot. Now, while a slingshot can only fire in one direction, your mind isn't similarly limited. When the bullet of your consciousness is fired from the slingshot of your brain, it travels past the three-dimensional world and into the four-dimensional one. From that perspective, time is no longer fixed.
Fine, don't worry
In
about
other
it.
words, you can travel to the future, the past, whenever you like. Your consciousness has been released from the three-dimensional cage. In order for that to happen, I had to infect you with Radical 6.
Whoa, what?
We're infected with Radical 6?
Yes.
Don't laugh at that, you fuck!
Don't
It
you
was
remember,
pretty
Sigma?
funny.
Luna should have told you about it in another timeline.
Are you sure? Infecting all of these people with such a horrible disease?
Every single one of you has been infected. Well, apart from Luna, of course. Unfortunately, it was necessary. We needed to slow your minds in order to store up your potential energy. Then we provided a dire situation that would accelerate your processing speed.
I'm beginning to have that moment where you said that the primary reason for this is not to save her life, it's just a consequence. I'm now scared of what the fuck they felt they needed to do another notary game to build up this new power to deal with.
The result is what you are now experiencing. Your consciousness now occupies four-dimensional space-time. Even that, however, wasn't enough. You had the ability to travel, but your memories could easily be lost during the trip. If the project was to succeed, you had to be able to retain everything you learned in each reality. That was the reason you were forced to jump so many times. With each jump, your ability to remember improved. Eventually, you would be able to retain everything. That is why we made you play the A-B game. That was why you had to select different chromatic doors. By forcing specific choices, we could cause you to make more jumps.
I don't even know if I can speak that line. Because, anyway, I get it. I think I finally understand. Okay, there are a lot of things I don't understand, but all of what you told me makes sense. You did all of this so that Fi and I could jump through four-dimensional space with our memories intact.
Yes.
Right. But why did you need us to do that? Alright. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no.
I thought it'd be funny. Also, I wanted to see dinosaurs.
There'd be nothing to jump back to.
It's fine. It's fine.
Jump back into like rats.
Yeah, there you go.
That won't go well. Why'd you need us to do that? People have died for this. I mean, let's count how many different ways people died. Murder, antimatter explosions, suicide. I've died, so has Fi, so have you. So why would you do all this? What does it matter that Fi and I jumped through time?
Haven't I told you? Death was unavoidable.
Dancing around the question.
You are all destined to die. Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
I already know all that. What I'm asking you is why. What is so goddamn important that it's worth all this?
Ah.
Oh my god, are you also infected with Radical 6 because you are moving so fucking slow?
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
No, shut the fuck up!
I was gonna tell you the rest of my story. I got bored. I forgot.
What?
Just when is eventually.
In a future not very far from now.
In a galaxy far, far away. Meet me on Hoth.
Go to the Dagobah system. Bullshit. That's not good enough. Why can't you tell us now? Instead of answering, Tommy knelt down next to Dio and picked up his knife off the floor.
I'm going to keep this with me.
You were one of the last people I would trust with a knife.
Hey, she didn't kill herself.
Fair.
I don't trust anyone else with a knife. Except for maybe you. Change the
But
subject.
it's almost time.
What are you talking about? We've got plenty of time.
No, In a few moments, you'll return to the original timeline.
What?
This is the way it has to be. Don't fight it.
Isn't that the entire point of this entire fucking series? Is to fight the timeline!
No, not quite. I wish the people at home could see how you react to this.
This game's fucking with me. I don't like it.
Lagomorph.
The fuck?
Yes.
What? What do you mean 0?
Lagomorph. He's a rabbit.
Oh.
Lagomorph?
You call him Zero Jr. His official designation is Lagomorph.
But he called himself Zero the Third.
Yeah, that was the fuck with you.
Lagomorph, this is an order. Unlock my bracelet.
Compliance.
Congratulations, Dio, you're a winner.
Everything is in place. I have put the bracelet onto Dio. All we have to do is place his body in the 5th AB room, the second one from the right.
That's the one Quark is in, right?
Correct. I will move him. I will also put your bodies back into the 3rd AB room.
What do you mean bodies?
Once that's done, I will reset its puzzle to an unsolved state.
Oh my god, we've lived through this one.
This is the past.
What's most upsetting is that the timeline where she's not dead isn't actually the timeline of the future. But you already told me that the fucking future lies, so I don't know what to make of that.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Just you wait until you see Zero Time Dilemma's flowchart. That one is ass. But let me tell you, it is the most beautiful ass you've ever seen.
Gotta see the whole ass. What do you need
To
do that?
recreate the history that you remember, your consciousness is about to leave your body and return to the future. Your body will be emptied, and your other consciousness will jump back in.
Where's it been? What's it doing?
If your bodies aren't back in the 3rd AB room by then, it would be bad.
Can you tell
So you're
this was
saying
written by the
some
same
version
guy
of
who
us is
wrote
going to wake up in
Punchline?
that room and repeat the same history again?
Yes. Yes, I can. Holy fuck. Did you tell me the punchline was written by
Yes.
999 people?
Yes, I did.
Did we watch it after I'd played
I
999?
think we watched it before.
That's even more upsetting.
Because I'm like, yeah, let me give you a taste of what you're going to deal with in 999.
Yeah, no, like once Punchline really started to kick in, I started to really... I had this, like, it got me in the same way that 999 did, in the same way this game's doing. Where I'm like angry, but... I mean, Punchline didn't make me angry, I was just fascinated. 999 was like... It was dumb, and then it was really fucking stupid. And I remember screaming at the very end.
Yeah, it was great. Neighbors got mad.
And now I'm like, my mind feels like it's boiling at the moment because like there's so much shit going on, and I'm afraid. I'm like on the edge of like there's some big thing at the end of all of this, and I know by the quality of the stuff that this game likes to give me, the conclusion to this is going to be fucking stupid.
Oh, you are not ready.
Well, I guess this could actually be our second or third time.
You are exactly correct. Lastly, I'm going to leave this with you.
Paused, pulled something out of her pocket. It was a small key attached to a string.
I'll tie it onto your ankle so that you won't lose it. All right, Sigma?
How would you not notice this? How would you not notice this fuck-ass key on your fucking ankle? Was it, like, tucked into his shoe?
I feel like you'd notice it more.
Equalize to the temperature of your leg, but like, it would take, like, one specific kind of movement where your pants let it, like, flip out, and then it smacks against your leg to go like, what the fuck is on my leg?
Okay, to be fair,
Ego Eris.
he's both fighting for his life, and he doesn't have complete, he's infected with Radical 6.
I guess? I don't know.
He's
It's
also
Latin.
a complete idiot.
That is true, but also has nothing to do with feeling things. But
It
anyway.
means what you are, I was. What I am, you will be.
Oh, hey, it's from that other shit that we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
What am I supposed to do with
It
it?
will help you meet someone who's very important.
Who the fuck else is left?
Zero Senior.
I swear to God, Santa, if it's you, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. Because you did this again. This isn't okay. Nothing about this is okay.
It's a family tradition. It's what they do.
It's fucking family, dude. They fucking suck. Santa's a motherfucker. I don't care if he's trying to fight the aliens or some shit. What?
Go. Return to the future. You won't be alone.
Well, no shit. I got Fi with me.
I will be at your side, watching over you.
Okay, that sounds like you're dead, but you're
Now
not.
hurry.
I will become a Force Ghost.
Wait, I still...
Nope, we out.
We outie. Dying inside. Like, I'm glad that we're near the end, but like, holy fucking shit.
Oh, looks like you're awake.
What?
How did you enjoy the past?
Why was I out? Is this the infirmary?
Why are we here?
Do you know what happened at the AB gate?
Kay and I went back to the infirmary, but
We waited and waited, and the two of you never returned.
so we went to the warehouse to check on you.
We found you passed out in front of the AB rooms.
Kay and I hurried back here with you.
Looked over at Fi and met her eyes. Do you know what happened just now?
You mean what happened a long time ago?
Yeah. You got it pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I remember all right.
That hat is stuck to him like fucking glue, dude. I think he still had it even after she
What are you
jumped
guys talking about?
Shut up, Cork.
it. Hunting bad people.
Whoa, Cork, don't do that.
Jesus.
What am I? Chopped liver?
Yeah, probably.
Good lord.
Back among
Alice.
the conscious and not psychotic, huh? Yeah, thanks.
Grandpa told me what you did. Thanks for finding the medicine for us.
Yeah, too bad we didn't have enough for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, egg on our face for that one.
No problem. All the day's work. Although I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit.
Really grabbing at straws here, aren't you?
More like grabbing at swimsuits, but yes. talking to Morgan. Enough for Alice.
Not really my point.
Whatever. Forget about that. Now that you guys are awake, all we gotta do is open the number 9 door.
Wait, you guys already did everything?
Yeah, we were out for a long fucking
Look at your
time.
bracelet.
It says 10. 10 BP.
I've got 15 BP. That means I got 6 more points while I was out.
But how?
You've been asleep for more than 2 hours.
Jesus!
We've played the AB game 3 times.
Without us?
Hell yeah.
Times?
Of course, the color and group assignments were shuffled around each time, but no matter who voted, everyone chose ally.
It's about fucking time.
Man, we're all such good people.
Yes, I get it.
And now all of us
Fucking
haven't.
shit. I can't believe we're once again taking the villain with us.
I mean, why not? He deserves to live. He didn't kill anybody in this timeline. He tried. But, you know. Maybe we'll stuff him in the back of a Jeep. As we chase after Akane and Santa in the desert.
I was stunned. How would everyone cooperate long enough to raise all our BP past 9? Is it because Akane hadn't been killed? Without a death to start things off, maybe we'd been less suspicious of one another. Look what the bombs have had something to do with it. We had all joined forces against Dio, and Fire and I had been able to summon all of them. All of us banded together against a common enemy and overcome a tremendous threat. Perhaps that would strengthen our bond. Which I had to admit would be somewhat ironic. After all, Dio had planted the bombs that forced us all to work together against him. This must have been what Akane was talking about.
Haven't I told you death was unavoidable? Sacrifices had to be made for the sake of the project.
Come on, let's go! Let's open the door and get out of here!
Wait. What about him? After some discussion, we decided. Yeah!
We did take his top hat, though.
God, yeah. Alice was the only holdout. She complained about wanting to take him back to her superiors, but after I mentioned they'd come back to investigate after we escaped and deal with Dio, then she reluctantly complied.
All right, let's get going.
Well, I guess I'm not gonna leave him to die. Oh, I'm so ready for them to find out it's like 20.
Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077.
No!
They mentioned V.
Put that lines up. Everybody ready? I'm gonna open it.
Yes, just get on with it.
Everyone else swallowed and nodded, grabbed the lever and pulled it down. This motherfucker's gonna remember he has a key on his ankle.
The number
I mean, I already
9
forgot.
door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Alright, everybody, let's move. I didn't need to tell them twice. The room inside was clearly a loading elevator. It looked sort of like a large plate on top of a huge pedestal. Ran toward the center of the plate and turned around. Number 9 door stood
2,
wide open.
Goodbye, Dio.
0.
Get
The
fucked!
number 9 door is closing.
You got all the BP you could have ever wanted.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over,
Sudoku in the game.
Looks
In
like
the
we
DS
did it.
version, it was.
Yes, we should keep moving.
Well, the door was a wide hallway and very slow. To the left, we found a very familiar looking door. Which opened
Okay, everybody get in the tiny elevator.
pressure exchange chamber.
You know what this place is?
Yeah, sort of. This whole facility is pressurized, apparently. I think the idea is to keep the air outside and consequently the virus from getting inside. It means if we want to go out, we have to decompress to match the outside air pressure. The room here is where you prepare for going into the actual pressure exchange room. See those suits along the wall? Figure we need to put those on and head to the decompression room downstairs.
Whoa! Hold on a minute. You're saying the air outside is full of that horrible virus?
Yeah, that's what it seems like. Of course, according to Akane, we're all already infected with Radical 6, so the whole room seems a little pointless.
Why? How did all this happen?
Did they?
No, that's not possible.
We've come this far. We can't turn back now. Let's go outside. There's no way to know what's really going on until we do.
Okay, how are you gonna put the suit on? You're like 7 feet tall.
No one else objected. They all donned the protective suits and head downstairs to the decompression room. As we're all inside the process began. To my helmet, I could feel the solid hiss of air being sucked out of the room. Stood there for several minutes waiting for the process to finish. At last it did, and we heard the door begin to open. See, it clipped. That's cool. Beyond it was another decompression chamber. Repeat the process 2 more times before we reach the final door and open it. Dead, bleak landscape wasn't a surprise for me. I'd seen it before in another timeline. I love the slump, the slump.
These things are heavy.
The others hadn't, however, and I could see although I couldn't see their faces through the visor of their helmets, I heard more than a few gasps over the radio. For a few long moments, we just stood there astonished.
Where the hell are we?
The desert, I guess?
I figured that out. I mean, which one?
I don't know, but I think I know what day it is. Look at the moon. It's red, right? That means today's the total lunar eclipse.
So?
Remember the astronomy magazine in the lounge? Well, the next eclipse like this was going to be on December 31st, 2028. So...
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Are you
I think so.
Skipped over it. It's just that we were sleeping for a week after we were abducted. Okay. Wherever we were must have been far away from any city. The air was clearer than I'd ever seen it. And the sky was full of them, more stars than I'd ever seen in my life. It was about the hazy arm of the Milky Way. Then the most striking feature was the moon. It was blood red and massive, much bigger in fact than I remember it being. Then as I watched, a black spot began to move across its surface. It was hard to see the details, but it looked circular. The spot continued to move across the moon, heading for the right edge.
Oh no.
What's that?
Well, the moon's shadow, actually.
The moon's shadow. I frowned. That didn't make any sense.
Zero told me to stay quiet. I think he was worried I'd spill the beans on his operation.
Junpei, are you fucking kidding me? You've been in on this the whole fucking time?
He said if I didn't toe the line, he wouldn't just kill me. He'd kill Quark, too. And I agreed, like an idiot, and brought Quark with me. Just just so I could see her. Such an idiot. So, that being the case, might as well start with this. I meant what I said before. That up there is the moon's shadow.
What the hell are you saying?
Think about it. If
We got
that's
a
the
new
moon's
moon.
shadow, then
We
what's
got a
glowing
second
on it?
moon.
That's Earth?
I've been waiting for this. Oh, I've been waiting so long for this fucking reveal.
I can't deal with this shit. Why is it red?
Oh, we'll get there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It's not the red moon you get from a lunar eclipse. And again, this isn't a lunar eclipse. It's a solar eclipse.
Okay, that makes more sense. I can live with
Anybody in
that.
the black spot down there is looking up at the moon, covering the sun.
What? No way. If that's the Earth, where the hell are we? The moon.
The moon, of course. This is the lunar surface. We were just inside a moon base.
Thanks, Cork. You just drop that on us like it was nothing.
No way. No, you've got to be lying. How do you expect us to believe that?
You know what's even more fucking insane? Is that Junpei knows Clover.
Yeah.
And it said nothing!
No, there's. You remember the timeline where he goes right after Alice. They find Alice dead. Clover runs off and he follows her.
Uh-huh.
And then, literally after the next vote, she's voted ally, and he picked betray
Oh, yeah.
because he probably told her
Who he was.
who he was and how he knew all this stuff.
But that makes even less sense because Junpei's like 50 years older.
Yeah, but she'd be like, well, no way nobody else could know about like the fucking 9 people who were in the second Nonary game.
That is true. Holy fucking shit.
This can't be the moon.
You see, Clover's whole point in this game is to make you not think that Junpei is a fucking 60-year-old man.
You know what the saddest part is? Is that I picked up on it! Like, okay, I didn't think Tenmyoji was Junpei until the photo came up. And then the photo came up and I'm like, no, it can't be Junpei. And it really, like, Clover really does throw an absolute wrench in everything.
Yeah.
Um,
That's her reason for being here.
But, like, that had been in the back of my mind, but I kept thinking, oh, maybe Tenmyoji is just, like, a relative of Akane's, but fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Besides, if this was the moon, how do you explain the gravity? The moon only has 1/6 of the Earth's gravity. So what's this?
She picked up a rock and dropped it.
See? That looked perfectly normal.
Yes, it looked that way. You were right about the gravity in a way. I was one of the people who knew this wasn't Earth. Well, I suppose I'm not people, if we're being honest, but
We're gonna gloss over my robotness right now.
Excuse me?
please just listen. Alice, you were infected with Radical 6. Then we gave you the Excelivir, which cured you. The Radical 6 isn't completely gone, though. Some of its symptoms stick around for a while.
What symptoms?
Well, Radical 6 can slow down your brain's processing speed by the root of 1/6. It can take a while for your brain to get back up to speed. Every one of us has been infected. In other words, all of our brains have been processing information at a much lower speed. If you evaluated the root of 1/6, you'll get a number close to 0.408. That means our brains are running at something slightly less than half speed. As you said before, the moon's gravity is about 1/6 that of Earth's. The time that it takes for an object to fall is inversely proportional to the square root of the gravitational acceleration. Since the gravity is lower on the moon, that means the time increases. I guess that's a little technical. Let me give you an example. Say you drop an apple from a height of 4.9 meters. It will take approximately 1 second to hit the ground. On the moon, however, that time would be 1 second times root 6, which would be approximately 2.45 seconds. I used 4.9 meters because it matches up with the acceleration of gravity nicely, but it could be anything. The gravity constant is, well, a constant. You could drop something from 10 centimeters or 10 meters and it would be the same. Does that make sense? So now we've established that on the moon, things fall root 6 times slower than they do on Earth. That being the case, what would happen if someone's brain slowed down by root 1/6? To them, 2.45 seconds would feel like 1 second. 4.9 seconds would feel like 2. But it's not hypothetical. That's what's been happening to every one of us.
Wait, you're saying that's the reason we didn't notice the weaker gravity?
Are you sure you didn't notice anything? Think back. Huh? You and Sigma and Phi said something about it in the lounge. About how you felt weird.
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that.
I didn't expect that to actually be about. Fuck, man. Darn. That one I'm cool with. That one's fucking smart. Because that one plays on your expectations of like, you feel weird like you're floating because we're all actually doing time jumps. No, it's because you're on the fucking moon. It seems insane, but what Luna said made sense. In fact, it explained Phi's apparent superhuman.
Remember, she's been jumping in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I didn't have to say remember, because we're just gonna show you.
You know what the funniest part about all this is? Dio snuck into this moon base in that fucking outfit.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid.
It was the least suspicious thing he had in his closet.
That's sad.
This is crazy.
The other stuff said I love Myrmidons on it.
Yeah, I mean, the knife had Myrmidons on it, and probably the other side said I love, so that makes sense.
I'm sure he had a trucker cap that said Myrmidons forever.
Yeah.
That can't possibly be Earth out there. Look at it. I've seen photos of Earth, and it's blue and green and beautiful. That thing is just red.
Before we get into that, I should probably tell you something.
I have pooped myself. I'm an old man now. It's the first thing to go.
This isn't New Year's Eve in 2028.
Alright, yeah, no, we're dropping that
Today
one.
is January 27th.
29?
No.
No.
Don't tell me. 30?
Still no.
Just what year is this?
It's 74. 2074.
Yep. Alright. Yep. It's about where I thought this was going. No. That's insane. That would mean we've been abducted that would mean we were abducted more than 45 years
I don't
ago.
blame you if you don't believe me, but it's the truth.
How can you be sure?
It's not that hard. Quark and I left Earth on January 23rd, 2074. Solar eclipses are easy to predict. We've known that there'd be one on the 27th for a long time. That's just science. Nobody can change that.
But why is the Earth red?
It's because the sun.
That's a long story.
Oh, never mind. Good job, guys.
The
Got 'em.
explosion was about 180,000 times as powerful as the atom bomb they dropped on Hiroshima.
That doesn't look like it. What?
I
Why?
suppose it started a few months before that. The government had a test site for a future Mars mission out in the middle of Nevada. On December 31st, 2028, there was an accident. Well, accident doesn't quite convey the right sense of the thing. The point is, Radical 6 claimed its first victims there, then escaped. Didn't take long for it to spread to the rest of the world. Like Luna explained, the virus slows your brain down, but eventually, it also makes you kill yourself. Pretty soon, the bodies started to pile up. Some people would take a dive off a building or shoot themselves in the head. You know, the classics. But for some, it was poison, or fire, or asphyxiation, or the noose. Plenty of people jumped in front of trains or cars. One pilot on a passenger airline drove his plane into the ground. Most forms of transportation ground to a halt pretty fast. That meant food couldn't get distributed. And thousands of people who weren't even infected died from starvation. Everywhere you went, there were just piles of corpses, covered in flies and rats and crows. I don't know what hell's like, but I imagine it's a lot like that. After a while, people who managed to avoid getting infected started trying to get in touch with one another. They got a hold of some radios and organized a couple meetings. There was only one thing to discuss, of course. How could they get rid of Radical 6? The answer, they decided, was purification.
So they went to the moon.
Alright, so insane people.
They
Got
figured
it.
they could just roast the surface of the Earth and that'd kill the virus off for good. On April 13th in 2029, they put their plan into effect. That plan was to detonate all 18 annihilation reactors.
Good work, guys.
Nailed it.
Now the truth is, that's mostly just rumor. Nobody really knows what happened, but I've got my own theories. I think that the bombers had already been infected, and when they died, they took billions with them. The ultimate if I die, you're coming with me gesture, I suppose. I'd bet you money they'd all lost it long before they got to the reactors. Killing most of the world, no matter how bad things had gotten, was not a sane plan, even if it wasn't directly responsible. Radical 6 killed most of the people on Earth. Anyway, why it happened isn't that important. Point is, it happened. You ever heard of nuclear winter? Well, that's basically what we got. The explosion threw a ton of crap up into the stratosphere, where it joined up with smoke and ash from all the fires. It blotted out the sun for 7 years. Plants withered, animals died by the millions. The few humans who were left banded together to survive. They were rough times. Eventually they were over, though. The sky cleared and the sun came back. Plants started blooming again, and the animals that hadn't died out completely began to reappear. Things weren't quite back to normal, though. It's been 45 years now. But there's still quite a bit of dust and ash in the air. That's what you're seeing. You know why a sunset's red? Well, this is the same thing. Blue and green light have short wavelengths, and they scatter when they run into debris in the air. Red light, on the other hand, has a longer wavelength, which means it'll get a lot farther when the air's dirty. So there you are. The Earth looks red because that's the only color of light that can make it through the atmosphere.
Alright. I was speechless. What could I possibly say? There's no reason for Tenmyoji to lie to us. So we were standing on the moon, looking at the Earth. It was 2074, but why? Why were we there? Why were we then? I was so lost in thought I barely noticed Phi's approach.
Hey, Sigma. I think I
Yeah, what's
figured
up?
something out.
Alright, lay it on me. A window popped up on the inside of my helmet with a whisper in the corner. She seemed to be using a circuit only we could hear. Yeah?
I figured out
Was
why
it-
there's an extra E.
Okay. Extra E? Oh, you mean the
Yeah.
graffiti.
The one on floor B. I think it's an anagram. Just like on floor A.
I thought that was already the theory. What's Anna say this time?
God damn it, Sigma!
Wow, I didn't know she had the letters for that.
Knock it off! sun. If you rearrange the letters, you get the man on the moon rules the infinite time. See? You need 6 E's to get that, so they stuck an extra one in 9th.
Man on the moon rules the infinite time.
I think it's a message for us from Zero Senior and Akane. Remember what she was telling us?
We created the AB project for one purpose: to transport the consciousnesses of 2 people into the past. Those 2 people are you, Sigma, and you, Phi.
Oh no. Oh god. I think I might be starting to see where this is going. I thought when they said to the past, I thought they meant that this was somehow the past, and we're like super old from somewhere else. No. No, this is about to get really fucking stupid.
Oh, you better believe it.
So, what are you getting at?
My god, you're slow.
I have radical sales, fine.
You don't get it? They're saying we rule the infinite time. Infinite time. They weren't just talking about having us jump a couple hours. I think they're planning to send us back. Way back.
To the dinosaurs.
Shut the fuck up about the fucking dinosaurs. They
Fine.
didn't cause this shit.
Ancient Rome. We're gonna kill Caesar.
There's no reason. Wait a minute. You're saying they're gonna send us back 45 years? Oh, don't you know it? I don't know what body you're gonna end up in, because that's gonna be fucking weird. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, Zero Time Dilemma is gonna be fucking weird, dude. No! It's gonna turn into fucking Omicron! We're Omicron the Nomad Soul!
Hell yeah.
No!
Save the world from demons.
No! Not Omicron and Goopy sandwiches. Fucking no! I can't, dude!
Yeah, I'd bet on it.
Sansa, you fucking suck! The ultimate purpose of the AB project is to send us back in time to that catastrophe Tenmyoji was talking about.
I think so.
That doesn't make sense, though. I mean, we came from that same time period, but before it, actually. So why bring us here and... Oh, that's right. We've been frozen.
Yeah.
Well, Akane should be able to tell us the rest.
They needed people who were from before that time, but how did they know shit was gonna go down? They're gonna explain that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Let's go pay her a visit.
There's not really a whole lot of plot holes. Despite how insane...
That's surprising, because the plot is currently full of holes. We are sinking fast.
I've got an idea.
Oh, I've got an idea. I don't know what that's from. I think that's from SpongeBob.
I mean, maybe?
Come on, think. Remember what she said when she gave you the key?
Tu fui ego eris.
Grave. The one in the garden. What?
Well, come on, what are you waiting for?
I don't fucking remember that.
No, that was because it was like last year.
You turned and ran back into the pressure exchange chamber. The others following close behind.
What are you doing? Did you forget something?
We forgot Dio!
I'm going to have a talk with somebody.
Who?
Really, you need to spell it out? The person behind
You
all
mean
this.
Akane? I'll take
What?
that as a yes. Let me accompany you then.
Wait, why do you know about Akane?
I'll tell you when we get there. Now, if you please. I'm coming with you. You folks just said the magic word.
Of course we did.
Please.
No. No. We said Akane. Dick. like 50 years older. It's fine.
Yeah. You know her real well.
That's debatable.
I mean, she was in 2 death games with her.
Oh, you're right. Were they on the same team though? I don't think they were.
Yeah, no, they were.
Yeah. So she kind of knows her. But the only death game that they participated in, she was, you know, half there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wait, you're serious? What the hell is going on?
Oh, shut up. Shut up. You want to... You come if you want to. We don't need to do roll call. Get there and Akane can explain everything. That we headed back through the airlock. This is the fucking craziest journey just to meet your long-lost loved one. When I think about it, the man went to the moon.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He's devoted, that's one thing.
Would you go to the moon to meet your fucking... I don't know.
Your childhood friend with the rabbits? No. No, I would not go to the moon. That's pretty high up. I'm scared of heights.
I can't believe they had the audacity. That's the name of our moon.
Yeah, I know.
Way better than just calling it the moon. No, I think Luna just...
Clever.
It still sounds better.
The number 9 door on floor A is shut forever once the game ends. Assuming Zero Jr. was telling the truth, of course. But the door on floor B...
Yeah. Thought we might be able to take the lift to it. And it looks like I was right.
Any idea where Akane might be?
Yeah.
You mean
grave?
the grave in the garden?
Yeah. Don't worry. I don't think she's buried. Chances are she's still alive. Just in the grave. Anyway, let's move. To the garden. I hope Tenmyoji takes a swing at Santa.
Gives him a swirly. You could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I could.
Alright, time to do some grave robbing.
Is Akane really under here?
I forgot there was a keyhole that entire fucking time! And
Yeah.
we never found the key!
Yeah, it's real good.
Fucks! Thanks,
What should we do? Are we gonna dig her out?
No, stupid.
No, I don't think we'll have to do anything like that. See the keyhole in the grave? If I just insert this here, pull the key off my ankle and fit it into the hole. Twisted it to the right until I heard something unlock. The quiet grinding of the grave began to shift.
What is this? It doesn't look like a coffin.
Yeah. It's a treatment pod.
Oh my god. It is, isn't it?
Glass on the cover and frosted over, making it opaque. Couldn't see who or what was in it.
Let's see what's inside.
Grabbed a hold of the lever to the side of the pod.
No good. I think it's locked.
What?
Treatment pod. TP00. Stage 1. Defrosting complete.
Ah, we're gonna get our toilet paper defrosted.
Stage 2 will be complete.
I mean, hey, the last
in
pandemic
10
toilet paper was the
minutes.
first thing to go, so it makes sense.
Yeah, now you gotta freeze at the store and all.
Once stage 2 is complete, the lock will automatically
I mean, I don't know if these
disengage.
last 50 years.
That's why you freeze it.
Yeah. 45. Right, cold sleep.
What?
These pods can put people into cold sleep. It uses something called cast to freeze human bodies like strangers.
So, Ms. Akane's like an ice cube?
I think so.
And we gotta wait till she melts?
Yeah.
So how about you tell us your story while we wait, Kay? Specifically, why do you know Akane?
I remembered
What do you remember?
everything. I was born and raised in this facility. It's called Rhizome 9. A rhizome is an underground plant stem that spreads by sending out roots.
Oh, alright. I'm glad we finally got an explanation for that.
Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? This facility is a little like a rhizome. Supposedly, that's why they call these installations that. The number comes from the facility's number.
Oh my god.
There are 54 rhizomes on the moon, and this is the 9th one.
Wow! Wow.
Well, I suppose the other ones don't really matter to you, do they? In any event, I grew up here with Akane and Zero Senior.
Whatever the fuck his name is. I don't know what his name is.
You think Santa fucking cloned himself?
Santa's not brother.
Shit, you're right.
Yeah.
I watched them create the AB project.
The AB project?
Yes. Its purpose is to send Phi and Sigma, or their consciousnesses at least, to the past.
Back 45 years, right?
Yes.
So, you want us to change history, huh? Go back and keep Radical 6 from getting out, and stop the reactors from exploding.
I love that you're like, yeah, it's your, fuck, what's the thing called?
The Zero Time Dilemma.
It is, okay. Zero Time Dilemma basically takes place right after, fucking Virtue's Last Reward. It kinda also doesn't.
I mean, if you look at it from a certain somebody's timeline perspective, it does.
Yeah, no, yeah.
The problem being we haven't met that person yet.
No, like our people too. If you think about it from the perspective of the thing that they remember before they got kidnapped, yes. Because that's when they're going back to that.
I'm just saying we haven't met the person who's going, who's actually going to be in the Zero Time Dilemma.
What are you talking about? How is it not Phi and Sigma?
I mean, it is, but it's also not. We will get there.
Are we going to meet them in this game?
In a sense.
That's our mission?
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
It's true that the ultimate goal of the project is to keep Radical 6 from spreading to the general population. But even if you do make it back, you won't be able to do much. By now, it's already too late.
Too late?
Let me begin at the beginning. You might be thinking that Zero Senior and Akane were the ones who created all this, but that's not entirely correct. They only followed the histories they'd already seen. It was the only choice they had. Nothing less than the future of mankind is at stake. We need the two of you to jump through timelines while maintaining your memories. And that is why you had to play the AB game, and why the chromatic doors were necessary. By forcing multiple options, you could make numerous jumps. We speculated that jumping more would strengthen your memories. The puzzles were also there for a purpose. Some theories hold that a moment of insight when you solve a puzzle strengthens your connection to the fourth dimension. That was the reason for the puzzles. Your infection with Radical 6 was also a vital part of our plan. By slowing down your brain's processing speed, we can store your potential. With that energy stored up, we just had to provide a life-or-death situation to launch your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Like a bullet from a slingshot.
Wait, hold on just a minute here. You keep talking about Sigma and Phi, but what about the rest of us? Why did you bring us here?
That's simple. In earlier histories, you were all here in Rhizome 9. We needed you here to accurately replicate those histories.
What?
Time loop, baby.
Although I suppose that's probably not a good enough explanation for you. In a sense, though, it is the truth. Our primary goal was to replicate history. The rest is... Yes, I suppose I should explain. Very well. I will try and do so in a way you can understand. First, Alice and Clover. They were abducted 45 years and 1 month ago. on December 22nd, 2028. The location is Earth, of course, more specifically, Los Angeles, California, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
After being kidnapped, your bodies were sent to a facility under Akane's direction. You were placed in treatment pods and immediately put into cold sleep. 4 months later, you arrived at this facility. The date you finally arrived was April 14th, 2029. Your trip from Earth to this facility was aboard a spaceship powered by an annihilation engine. Following your arrival, your pods were placed in long-term storage. Does that make sense?
Are you telling me we were sleeping in those pods here for 45 years?
How else would you be here in this year?
Time travel.
The whole reason for abducting us and freezing us is to allow for time travel to even take place.
Yeah.
Yes, in preparation for this day.
But why? What do you need us for?
You are an Esper, aren't you, Clover? I mean that you are able to access the fourth dimension. Am I wrong?
Did Akane tell you?
In a manner of speaking, as I've already explained, the purpose of this project is to send Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the past. Espers are able to sort of resonate with one another, which can amplify their power. You understand? And this is why we brought you here, Clover.
Okay, but why the other one?
Why, Alice? He'll get there.
What about me?
We needed your help, Alice, to deactivate Dio's bombs.
Huh? But I didn't do anything.
But you did. In another history, you were able to perform prime decomposition on the 25-digit integer that Dio left behind.
She was literally here to perform one mathematical operation.
Yes.
Wow. Don't you feel well utilized?
I mean, that's better than Clover's reason.
No, Clover's reason is a lot more impactful, though.
Yeah, but Clover's reason is just, hey,
Be here, be around.
yeah, we need you to like
you to-
vibrate at a frequency that
We need
allows
you to passively be a buff for the two most important people.
Also, if you could just act as a lampshade for the time travel thing, like the
just-
time change difference,
like,
if you could do
just
that
to
too.
fuck with everybody who's played these other games. We're not gonna explain why we're calling
Only you could do that sort of thing. Because of your feat of mathematics, we were able to determine that Dio had planted the bombs. Then we were able to question him and get the password for the number 31. Finally, we used that information to stop the bomb in this timeline.
Wow, that went off script.
Yeah, that's fine.
Without your help, Alice, we would have been reduced to nothing more than so much space dust. This history exists because of your presence. Now, let me explain why we needed Tenmyoji and Quark.
Just start calling him Jinpei, for God's sake.
Tenmyoji is simple. We needed you for the same reason we needed Clover. You are
Just
able to
vibrate,
access the
please.
fourth dimension. Almost half a century ago, you used that ability to save a young girl, didn't you?
Vague abstractions.
Yeah, I did.
We needed you to resonate with Sigma and Phi. So we brought you here. All it took was a messenger.
Do you want to see Akane? If you do, come with me. I was a fool and fell for it.
And you brought Quark with you. In fact, you insisted that he come.
Yeah, I know. I guess you were worried about leaving me alone, huh? He kept saying he couldn't run off to the moon and leave me behind.
I'm sorry, Quark. If I hadn't been so stupid and selfish, none of this would have happened to you. I never thought this would happen. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, don't worry about it.
I gotta go to the moon. It's better than any root beer float.
I mean, I agreed to come with you. I thought the moon would be way more interesting than boring old Earth. What kid would turn that down?
We didn't see the messenger after we got on the ship. It was on autopilot. As soon as we got in, it headed straight for the moon.
I love the fact that this is 50 years in the future. We've already discussed a completely different kind of energy generation, so I don't get to sit here and question how a spaceship just gets to the moon on autopilot. It's like, yeah, whatever. It's so much further in the future. Fuck it.
During the trip, Zero told me to keep quiet once we got there. I don't remember anything after we landed.
Then there was a bunch of that white smoke. spoke, and we passed out, and when I woke up, I was in the AB room.
You guys were out for the least amount of time, crazy enough.
Now,
Isn't it,
Dio.
though?
His real name is Left, and he's the leader of a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
This is deeply confusing, because he would seem to be contemporary to... He doesn't have to be contemporary with Clover and Alice. Because he doesn't seem to know them.
No, he's from this time.
He was ordered to come here. The Myrmidons are under the control of an organization called Free the Soul, which is in turn controlled by a man known as Brother. It was Brother who orchestrated the release of Radical 6 into the general population 45 years ago. Do you remember what Phi mentioned earlier? The ultimate purpose of the AB project is to change history and keep Radical 6 from being released. If we succeed, that would be bad for Brother and his organization. Our success would prevent them from creating the ideal world they're working toward. That is why Brother sent Left, his trusted lieutenant, to this facility. They needed to stop the AB project. So, Dio was given 2 tasks. The first was to eliminate Akane, the architect of the AB project. The second was to join the AB game and win it. If Dio won the game, the AB project would not be completed, at least not in that timeline. In other words, in that world, the project would have been stopped. If things didn't go as planned, Dio was given a contingency plan. If you cannot murder Akane and win the game, destroy Rhizome 9, hence the bombs.
Can I ask you something?
Perhaps.
How did Brother know about the AB project?
He was also an Esper.
We haven't met them yet.
We literally have.
No.
They're not from 999.
No.
Were they a part of the first game?
In a manner of speaking, yes, but they were not one of the 4 members of the people who planned the first game.
No, what I mean is, were they a part? Were they a participant?
No.
But now you're telling me they were part of the organization. Fuck.
They were not part of Cradle Pharmaceuticals, is what I'm saying. Which were the people who set up the whole...
We can set Brother aside for now, then.
I don't know if we should.
Nah, we can! He won't be relevant until the next game!
Yeah, that's what I
May
figured.
I proceed?
Unobjected. We're all curious.
Excellent. That explains everyone, save 2, Luna and myself.
Well, you were clearly just here, and Luna
Also was just here.
Yeah.
Sigma and Phi already know the truth about Luna. I don't believe I should reveal any more, however. I think it would be more appropriate if you could ask Luna yourselves at a later time. Would that be all right with you, Luna?
Yes, that's okay.
As for me, as I said before, I was born and raised here. The rest of you were brought to this facility, but I've never left. That makes me someone close to Zero Senior and Akane.
Hey, I've been wondering, who is Zero Senior?
All right.
You've already met him, Sigma.
All right. No. That is true because of the projection.
Yeah?
In another timeline.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I saw a hologram. Still don't know who he is.
Stage
An AB
2
gate has been
is
opened.
complete.
No, I suppose it's Ambidex room.
Now play the fucking Ambidex game against Zero. Why? Fuck it.
TP00 unlocking.
It looks like it's finished. Shall we open the pod?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, no, let's just skip over who the fuck Zero Senior is. Even though we know it's Santa. All of us gathered around the pod. The glass was covered in frost, hiding the contents.
Okay, let's get started then. Ready?
Enough with the foreplay. Just please open it.
Grabbed this, I swallowed. Yeah,
All right.
Time.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Video game. This is completely unnecessary.
Hi, Sigma.
Fuck this fucking garbage, dude. Suddenly, my head was full of memories from other timelines. I'd seen something like this before. The warehouse on floor B. In front of the white door. Cave was lying in front of me. I grabbed his mask and saw my own face. I never figured out who he really was. Why was there a man with my face on Nick Cave's armor? It didn't make any sense. After I'd seen him, I injected the turbocurine, and that was the end of that. But wait, the person at the pod was the same person I'd seen on the floor of the warehouse. Who was wearing Cave's... For fuck's sake.
You finally noticed.
Hang on. I think I did. Yeah, I'm turning down my volume a ton.
Didn't I tell you? You won't be alone.
What?
I will be at your side, watching over you.
What? No. Oh my god,
Yes.
you're...
I am.
Surprise! You beat the speed run, so I'm taking off my armor, a la Metroid.
God fucking damn it.
Didn't see that one coming, did you? I fucking love this game.
It's you. June, I mean, Akane, from, like, you're old.
Yes, that's correct. I
That's what
haven't spoken
happens.
to you in a very long time, Clover.
I did kidnap you, though. That was fucked up.
Or you, Junpei.
Yeah! Name drop!
Junpei?
Oh, they didn't have it in this timeline.
Akane, long time no see.
Barely hear what they were saying. My mistake, really. I felt like all the air had been knocked out of me, and all I could do was not collapse right then and there.
When? How long?
Do you remember when the two of you saved me in the warehouse?
A shot
Once
so
you
nice, we
saved
played it
me,
thrice.
you went back to your future. Well, your minds did, at least. I carried your bodies to the 3rd AB room, and then took Dio's to the 5th. After that, I went into the 1st room and borrowed Kay's armor.
So by the time you and Clover came out, you'd already...
Yes.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Dio killed you, and then Luna took your body to the 6th. Couldn't have been a King's
No,
armor.
it was me. In this timeline, at least.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
In this one, I wasn't murdered by Dio. You two
Clearly.
saved me. It's just like Schrodinger's cat.
Schrodinger's.
You know, Schrodinger.
Old Schrodinger.
Your actions in the future decided who would be inside the armor in the past.
That's a little forced, but like, it's, I guess.
other history? The one where you weren't saved. What happens then? Who's wearing the armor?
Oh, alright, yeah, we're gonna get to this
That's
shit.
quite simple.
Alright, drop off.
The man in front of you.
Alright, that doesn't explain anything.
Him? That's correct. Whenever I'm not in the armor, he is.
And who is he?
What about the memory loss?
For my part, I confess that I lied. He, on the other hand, was telling the truth. Large doses of soporil can cause memory loss. I gave him a rather large dose.
That's pretty rude.
Yeah, you gotta come.
So, who is he?
You've never seen him before?
No.
What about the rest of you?
I have no idea who he is.
I've never seen him before.
Me either.
Total stranger.
Guys? Hey, come on. What are you guys saying? Right here? Same face? Are you all fucking dumb?
Are you alright, Mr. Sigma?
What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, no. Oh god, no.
Did you hit your head or something?
Huh? What? It didn't make any sense. Why did they recognize me?
Sigma, your consciousness can jump through time. You can inhabit your body in the past or in the future.
What does that mean?
Don't you get it? You've jumped to the future from 45 years ago.
I looked around frantically. Paused. I ran to and threw myself down onto my knees. Calling on all fours, I approached the... Oh my god, that makes sense why they would call it an old-timer! I didn't put that together!
Oh yeah, there's a few subtle like a few subtle foreshadowing.
Huh?
Like there's one time where Fi sneaks up on you and it's like, oh, is your hearing going? Alice is like, oh, you must be working on your degree for a long time. Shit, there's at least one more. Oh, when you're in the pantry with Fi, she's like, wow, you must have done a lot of drugs to look like that at 22.
Yeah, I thought they were just cracking jokes. Oh god, a cold sweat trickled down my spine. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, damn it. Struggled to take deep breaths. And slowly, I peered into the pond looking for my reflection.
That's the face of a 22-year-old. So one thing I was really scared about is in the Luna timeline where you go to the security room.
Yeah.
Well, they blow up a picture of Kay dragging Sigma, and I was really worried you were gonna notice he had gray hair in that picture.
I don't remember if I noticed.
I don't think you did.
I think I might have noticed, like, under the surface, but I just didn't think about it.
Because on a smaller screen, you wouldn't notice.
Okay.
But when it's on the fucking big TV, like, I looked at it and I went, oh, you can tell. You can see that he doesn't have his black hair.
I think I did notice that it was weird because I think I did, like, my brain just didn't put it all together. Oh my god. No, this can't be real.
It's your face, Dr. Sigma Climb.
That's stupid.
Although, to the you that's behind it now, it's your face 45 years from now.
How is there 45 years of time that I don't remember?
Because you can go to the future and the past.
Okay, but
They'll explain
Zero, the mastermind of the AB project, is you.
Zero is you. Okay, so back when we were doing the 999, Santa launches into a story about his sister, and you're like, oh, I bet the sister's gonna be important in the follow-up games.
I said that?
Yeah, you did. And I kind of wanted to laugh, because not only is she important in that game, she's important in this one. And then, sometime later, you're like, I bet Junpei's Zero. And I wanted to laugh at that too, because I'm like, oh, that's the next game. That's the next game where you're Zero. I wanted to do a little compilation of things that you called from 999 that rolled over into this. But those are the two big ones that I can remember.
What? No, that's not possible. That's
No.
bullshit.
It's the truth. Fighting it isn't going to do you any good. Please, Doctor.
I'm not a
You
doctor.
will be.
God.
A pioneer in the field of genetic engineering. No,
Why?
I'm not. You created him. Well, I suppose I should say you are going to create him. His name is Kyle Klein. Your clone. That is why he looks just like a younger version of yourself. 23 years ago, in the biolab here in Rhizome 9, you created Kyle. Well, I suppose for you, that's still in the future. When I said I was born and raised here, I was still pretending to be him. The gravity here is only 1/6 of Earth's. If nothing was done, the reduced gravity would cause his bones to be weaker than normal human ones. But you prepared for that. You gave him that armor. Ever since he was born, he's lived inside.
So he's always had it on. That's why even as a child, he was mini baby fucking K. I legitimately thought that was just a joke.
No, that's real.
It kept his muscles and bones strong. He wasn't forced into it for the nonary game. He's been wearing it every day, all his life.
But why would future me create a clone?
He was to be your spare. If something happened to you before the project began, he would take your place.
That's fucked up.
Hey man, we gotta save 6 billion people. If we give this guy an identity crisis, then well, we give this guy an identity crisis.
I mentioned before that the AB projects A and B
I
stood
like
for
that you tried to
after
tell me that
and
he
before.
wasn't a doctor. Or that he wasn't going to school for medicine when he clearly was.
No, he was going to be a mechanic. Why else would he be dressed like a mechanic?
Dude.
I don't know how he got to bioengineering, but he worked on cars.
Dude, he literally said he was going to medical school. There was a reason I picked up on that.
Yeah, he was going to medical school for cars.
Yeah, medical cars. I don't know. Anyway.
That isn't all they mean, though.
Oh,
Apple
good.
The
banana.
A also means anima, and the B means body.
Okay, that's better. That's a lot better.
Anima is another word for the soul or the consciousness. Body is, well, exactly what it says on the tin. The past consciousness will go into the future body, and the future consciousness will go into the past body. They switch. That was the chief goal of the project.
Wait, so the future person goes into the past person?
Sigma, do you remember the note you found in the garden?
Nope.
You mean this, right?
Yes.
Look at that timeline.
there. And that's even weirder because this is another reason why I was sitting there and thinking, like, yeah, we're still on, like, why would I ever think we were on the moon?
Ah, of course, it was you who investigated the garden in this timeline.
Yeah.
Sigma, take a good look at this. It's an illustration of the time jumps your consciousness is making. A is where everything began. December 25th, 2028.
Yeah, but you weren't there.
You inhaled the white smoke in your car and lost consciousness. From there, you jumped to B. January 25th, 2074.
Who the fuck gassed him?
You woke up in
Don't
one
you
of
shut
the
the fuck
AB
up.
rooms in Rhizome 9. You are in your own body, but it is 67.
Ah, goddamn 6'7".
Oh, 6'7", 6'7".
Your
Damn.
consciousness has jumped 45 years into the
new.
future.
Yeah, they used the
I
morphogenetic
believe
field.
that may explain why you didn't notice the reduced lunar gravity. The body you woke up in was much older. Normally, you would have noticed that your muscles were much weaker. In this case, however, the lower gravity balanced that out. Moving on, if you continue along this line, what happens next? You reach C, which is January 27th, 2074. That is today.
Whoa. Wait, what do you mean? Are you saying it's been 2 days since we woke up?
That actually does make sense.
36 hours to be exact. Have you already forgotten? You were
Yeah,
all
I think
infected.
that's about how much time we spent in this game already.
Yeah?
The
Alright.
virus slowed your brain down.
So did this game.
So yes, 36 hours of real time have passed. But to you, it only seemed like 14 hours and 40 minutes.
No, I felt like years.
Now comes the important part. After this, your consciousness will return to the past. It will re-emerge at point D. April 13th, 2029. You will return to your younger body.
But that's the same day as the reactor explosions.
Yes. That is why I said it will be too late. You will return to the past, but the events you would want to prevent will have already happened. The story does not end there, however. The line continues. After reaching point D, you will eventually return to B. But this time, you won't be jumping through time, or at least not at a rate faster than normal. Your consciousness will spend 45 years inhabiting the same body. Until you reach point B. Do you remember when B is, Sigma?
Yeah, beef bullshit.
Correct. That was when the consciousness of the 22-year-old Sigma jumped into the body of 67-year-old Sigma. So where did the older version of you go when you took his body? Yes. His consciousness will go back in time 45 years. For a period of time, he will inhabit your younger body. While your younger consciousness is elsewhere, he will be you in the past.
That's the body which is point D. My 22-year-old consciousness will come back to point C.
That's correct. When that happens, the older version of you will be ejected from your younger body and return to your body at sea.
So it's rotating.
Rotating. I suppose you could put it that way, but look at this illustration closely. What if you take all these lines and untangle them? You get one single line. It may look complicated, but in truth, it's a single straight path, with one exception.
It's like here.
Exactly. Point E is December 31st, 2028, the day of the total eclipse.
And then Dracula's castle came out of the lunar eclipse.
Ah, shit.
Day Radical 6, although I think that's 20. When did
It's like 2040, I think, somewhere in there.
Radical 6 come out? That's
Yes. By now, you've likely figured it out on your own. The purpose of the AB project was to get the consciousness of the 67-year-old Sigma from point B to point A. If we can do that, we can change what happened 45 years ago.
2035.
So the old version of me will keep Radical 6 from getting out. Jumping into my 22-year-old body on New Year's Eve 2020.
Yes, that is why this line could not be interrupted. In order for the 67-year-old version of you to reach point B, we first have to go through point D. In order to get to point D, we must jump from point C, and for point C to happen, we had to recreate everything that happened in this facility. That is why we have faithfully retraced history up to this point, so that we might save humankind from destruction and undo the horrors of the last 45 years. What is that?
You said that point C is January 27th, 2074, which is today. It's going to be a jump, and I'll jump to April 13th, 2029.
Yes, that's right.
But look, I'm still old. When is this jump supposed to happen?
Very soon. Yes.
And what's going to
We
trigger it?
need potential energy stored to send your consciousness into the fourth dimension. Fortunately, we now have plenty of that. Thanks, ironically, to Radical 6. All that remains is to launch your consciousness, like a bullet from a slingshot.
How do you propose to do that?
Didn't I tell
Yes! Pulls out a shotgun.
you? A crisis.
Akane, what are you going to do?
A moment balanced between life and death. That can jumpstart your brain.
What do
You haven't figured it out. I mean this.
So that's where that got off to in this timeline.
Listen to me with the words out of my mouth. I screamed and leapt toward them. Kane was already in motion, the knife driving toward Fi's chest. I was almost there. I regained consciousness, I was on the floor. There was a dull pain in my chest. I felt for a cut, but something was in the way. It took me a moment to realize it was Akane's body lying on top of me. I twisted my neck to look around. Nearby was an old tombstone. On it was written a few words in Latin. To free Aeolus. Which you are, I was. I am you. Wait.
Now I've got bad news for you. This still isn't the end of the game.
What the fuck?
I know. I know.
Well, I can't skip this.
They really want you to see this.
Fuck you! Don't show me that shit from 45 years ago. Not very much longer.
So were you... this is probably like an hour or two ago at this point. You said something about not seeing the timeline where Fi hugs you and says we did good or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's if you fuck up the passwords.
Oh.
Bird.
You know what's really awkward is that, did Luna not recognize Zero? Like, Luna did that whole confession thing talking about Zero, but didn't say anything.
She's not allowed to. She wasn't supposed to know a whole bunch of things. I don't know. I feel like she could have said something.
And she would also know that Zero's not a robot.
There's Zero. There he is.
Yeah.
There's Zero. There she is.
Jumping with the knife?
It looked like it.
That's weird. I feel really though. Like, this life fucking sucked.
It gets better. Or worse, depending on which perspective you want to look at. Hey, look at that, there's more. To the past! Or the future, whichever one you want to call it. Quick, get the interns.
Today is April 13th, 2029, and this is the evening news. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I don't have any news to read. All of our station's reporters have passed after contracting Radical 6. So have my... Excuse me. Have managed to keep us on the air until now. But I'm out of tricks. It's time for me to sign off. This concludes our broadcast day. I pray that someday our world can be cleansed of this horrible plague. Goodbye.
Oh. Lovely. The moment I just stared at the TV. The roar of the static seemed to fill the entire room until with a click it disappeared too. The power gone out? Heard the footsteps behind me and turned around.
Oh, hi!
You. God fucking damn it! Connie, why are you still dressing up with that shit?
It looks
like
like the
it.
first step was successful.
It's stylish.
What the fuck? You killed me.
Killed?
I guess technically you're going to kill me 45 years from now, but still.
Hey, no need to be rude about it. I didn't kill you. I hit you with the butt of the knife. You're fine.
Why do you remember that?
Because she can also time travel.
Fucking damn it, of course she can!
Yes.
Okay.
You and Phi needed to experience a state of crisis. That was the only way.
We never explained where Phi came from.
Oh, we'll get there.
Me and
Yes.
Phi.
I only told you about you, but we also needed Phi to jump.
Okay, where's she at?
Now, you know what happens next, right?
Go to the moon?
Correct. We will be leaving tomorrow, April 14th, 2029. We've nearly finished preparing your shuttle. Only a few last-minute checks and additions. You'll be traveling to Rhizome 9, along with 3 treatment pods.
Allison Clover,
Yes.
right? What about the third one? Who's in there?
Phi.
Wait.
We put her
Phi.
into cold sleep 2 days ago. She appeared at our headquarters and volunteered to be frozen.
Wow, really lucky.
Wow! Crazy, that.
That wasn't the Phi who jumped from point C, though. It was Phi before she jumped from point A to point D. In other words, she was following the same path you are, and she still is.
Then that means that after you froze her, the point C version of her jumped back into her body?
Yes, the point C version of Phi is sleeping in that pod. She'll stay there for the next 45 years, sleeping in ice.
Okay. Then when she gets to point B, her consciousness will jump to point A, right?
Correct.
Huh. So that's why she didn't look old. So why didn't you just stick me in one of those
We
pods?
can't do that. You haven't figured it out? You have to spend the next 45 years working on the AB project.
Yep. No, makes
After
sense.
arriving at Rhizome 9, you must master genetic engineering and artificial intelligence programming, among other disciplines.
Oh, you've got such a full plate ahead of you, Sigma.
Got the craziest amount of homework.
Otherwise, you will be unable to create Kyle, Luna, and Lagomorph. And, of course, you will need to develop the chromatic doors and the bracelets.
Can't we just get fucking Santa to do this?
Yeah, like, how hard could that possibly be? We did it before.
You will also be the person who summons Tenmyoji and Quark.
Sick.
Once you've completed all the preparations, then the project can actually begin. January 25th, 2074. You will defrost Phi and carry her to the 3rd AB room. Once you've done that, the 22-year-old version of you from point A will force you out, and you'll just go back 45 years to your own body on December 25th, 2028.
So we jump back to the point where we've got 45 fucking years to burn. Just so we can jump back to point A. That's really funny, actually.
No, it's good.
And then I can change history. Do you really think I can keep the virus from getting
You
out?
have to.
Well, I clearly
Thanks.
fucked up already.
Thanks.
If you don't, billions of people will die.
I've clearly fucked it up a lot.
Only you and Phi can save them.
What about you? Are you an
I
Esper
can't
too?
do anything on my own.
Accurate.
If this is going to work, I'll need your help.
You've clearly you've never been a protagonist. Or never been an active protagonist. So what do I
What do
need
you
to
mean?
Like, what specific actions do I need to take?
Fuck if I know.
Fine, I jumped to point A. What are we going to do then?
You'll both enter the Mars mission test site.
Oh, okay. I mean, sure. And after that?
I don't know.
What?
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything about what happens in there. We don't know how the Radical Six escaped. We don't even know why it was there in the first place.
Ah, crap.
That's why we need your help. You have the ability to jump through time and across parallel worlds.
We are going to do the biggest version of, what's the word for it? We're doing, like, the highest stake version of, like, throwing shit at the wall to see what sticks.
Hell yeah.
We're just going in absolutely blind.
We need you to figure out what happened in that test facility. Things will be difficult, and I'm sure you will find yourself in a great deal of danger.
It's fine. Every time I die, I just jump.
But I believe the two of you can overcome any obstacle.
It's gonna be really depressing, because Fi won't be able to do her crazy shit.
Her fucking moon jumps?
Yeah. Which is so... It's almost sad to me that, like... She... Like, that wasn't, like, super powered. It was just the moon.
I mean, it's always just the moon.
Yeah. Wait, how do you know it's so
The
dangerous?
67-year-old version of you told me what happened.
He did not enjoy his stay at the Mars mission
He
test
wasn't
site.
able to stop the virus. So I suppose you could say you told me after you failed.
What did
That the
I
test
say?
facility is full of traps. There was one point. A woman's life was in danger. You risked yourself for her sake, and lost your arms and your right eye.
Alright. My arm's in my right eye. Wait, already?
Yes.
Oh, right, because we already failed.
Yo, those arms are those hands are fucking shiny.
Hell yeah. Fucking polished. Polished from what? Don't worry
Yes.
about it. Suddenly, a low rumble shook the building. What was that?
Go have a look.
I don't wanna. It's scary out there. It's not rendered.
Moved slowly to the window and peered outside.
Oh, there it is.
Whoa, fuck! On the horizon, I saw massive mushroom clouds climbing slowly toward the sky. Would I really be able to change the course of history? No, that was the wrong way to look at it. Couldn't be a question. I had to change history. We could save the world. I'm going to change history. I stared at the dark skies above us and steeled myself. It would succeed.
Now, I got bad news for you. The game still isn't over.
Are you... What's left? Want to go home?
I know you do. Scroll down.
What?
Well, that didn't go so well.
Where?
I see you've finally woken up, Kyle.
Kyle.
Ah, yes. Of course. You've only just woken up in this timeline. It's only natural for some of your memories to be missing.
Lurched upright, jumped off the bed, and ran around to the other side of the partition. The mirror over the sink was covered with film of dirt. The wiped it off with my sleeve and my reflection stared back. There was no mistake. The reflection belonged
Kyle
to you.
Climb. So, I'm Dr. Climb? Zero Senior's clone?
What? How do you know that? Shouldn't you still be suffering from amnesia?
An excellent question, one I didn't quite know the answer to myself. I knew who Kyle Klim was. Another history, even called K. Wow. And had worn a suit of armor.
Back, baby.
He even has the fucking rabbit.
Yeah, it's good.
That's amazing. He hadn't just worn that history though. He'd apparently worn it all his life. Kyle had been born and raised in this little installation which typically called Rise on the Set 9. Rather late in his life, Akane had appeared as a mother figure, and he consequently grew very attached to her. I knew everything about him, but even though I knew it, I didn't feel it. Was I really Kyle Klein? Every time I looked in the mirror, I saw his face. A spitting image of Sigma Klein in his younger days. I can't believe his name was actually Sigma! What a stupid fucking name!
Hey, let's see. People in 20s, or people in 2006 were naming their kids stupid names. Sigma's up there.
Oh, man. I looked down. There was Dio, still handcuffed. Turned back around to Luna.
What day is today?
January 27th, 2074.
Today is the last day of the AB project. Akane has explained everything in the garden. And she drew a knife and attacked Phi. How long have I been asleep?
About 5 hours in real time. For them, it would have seemed like a little more than 2 hours.
So they still haven't been treated for the Radical 6?
No, they've all been given the antiviral. It just takes a while to have an effect.
I see. So the consciousness of the younger Sigma has gone back into the past. It should have happened right after Akane attacked Phi, right?
Yes.
Why am I here?
The doctor carried you back here. You were in the pod in the garden.
So the person you call the doctor is Sigma Climb, as inhabited by his age-appropriate consciousness.
Yes, but how do you know that?
Dio seems to have remained unconscious.
Yes, I've been administering Soparil whenever he gets restless.
What about the others?
They've all gone off to different areas. Tenmyoji and Quark, for instance.
Oh, right. Mr. Climb.
So the sleepyhead's finally up, huh?
What are you two doing here?
You don't know where we are?
This is the upper floor of the pressure exchange chamber. The real one.
Mm-hmm.
We were just about to get dressed and head out.
You plan to return them? To Earth, I mean.
Yeah.
Sigma told us where we could find the shuttle that brought us here.
Oh, Sigma.
That is a creepy ass grin. Oh, nope, I was gone.
Oh, I missed it. So I'm actually in Kyle's.
Yeah.
I'm not older Sigma stuck in Kyle.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what any of this means. I don't think they expand on this.
Okay, because from the sound of it, Sigma's older consciousness is in Sigma's body now.
Yeah.
Sigma's older consciousness.
67-year-old Sigma is inside 67.
The doctor is back in the doctor's
Yes.
body, and I'm playing as Kyle.
Yeah.
Actually playing as Kyle, I guess.
Well,
Yeah,
guess
maybe.
he's not really the Sigma I knew anymore. He's Dr. Climb now, or Zero Senior, depending on how you look at it.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Well, I'm just curious why you would choose to return to a devastated planet when you could stay here.
How's staying here gonna help? You aren't gonna say something idiotic about how we should wait here until Sigma changes the past, are you? You can't wait for something that's already happened. Grammar doesn't work that way. Hell, nature doesn't work that way. You following me? We've already lived through history. Sigma failed to keep the virus from getting out. About 45 years ago, Radical 6 created a pandemic, and the antimatter reactors blew up. That all happened. Whatever Sigma does in the past, history's not going to change.
Yeah, that's true.
In fact, it's because of what he did or didn't do in the past that we've got this past and present. Let me give you an example. Imagine a group of 100 motorcycles driving down an endless freeway. Eventually, they hit a junction. The road splits in two. One freeway continues off northwest, and the other stretches out to the northeast. So one guy, we'll call him S, pipes up. "Let's go northwest," he says. So they take the northwestern road. But about a mile past the intersection, something horrible happens. A semi driving the other way veers into their lane and plows through the bikers. 90 of them die. The surviving 10 are wounded, but survive. They don't stop, though. They keep riding down that highway, and eventually they'd gone 10,000 miles. Then suddenly, something happens that they couldn't have predicted. S, who had survived, suddenly has his consciousness thrown back in time. He ends up back in his own body, just before they reach the junction. He remembers everything. So what does S do? What anybody would do. Let's go northeast. That means all 100 of the bikers survive to reach their destination, happy and healthy. And they all live happily ever after. That's what you're thinking, right? It's a great outcome for the 100 bikers that went northeast. But what about the 10 that went northwest and survived the accident?
Huh? Wouldn't it be 9 people? I mean, S's mind went back in time, right?
Oh, right. Okay, 9 people then. What happens to the reality they were living? Does it just disappear when S changes the past? It's not as if it was only bad things that happened during that 10,000-mile trip. Maybe one of them fell in love with a woman working at a gas station they stopped at and had a child. Maybe one of them picked up a homeless kid who joined them on their adventure. That 10,000-mile journey would be full of stories, friendships, farewells, romances. The loss of those 90 lives is horrible and unfortunate. But what would rewriting their history mean? The 9 who survived lived full lives. How can it be right to just erase all that? The survivors overcame their own misery and loss and made the best they could of the hand they'd been dealt. Isn't that worth something? Isn't that the best thing that humans can aspire to? Is there really any point to a world where everything is happy? Are people who struggle for a better life just idiots? Being human is about fighting, even when it seems hopeless, and finding happiness, even in a world that hates it. Are you saying that's worthless? If you're saying rewriting the past will erase all these other timelines, then whatever God wrote those rules can I'm just not going to accept that, all right? You get it?
If Sigma changes the past, then you and Cork will never meet.
Is he right?
No, it's not going to happen. We're here right now. This is reality.
Yeah. Yeah, your reality ain't going anywhere.
Even if Sigma does change the past, we're not just going to disappear or something.
Oh!
Oh, you don't know that.
Then that means we get to stay together? Good.
Thanks, kid.
I understand how you feel. Why you want to return to Earth is clear. You have lives there, I imagine. There are likely people waiting for you.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Have you already said goodbye to the others?
Bye, Luna, Alice, and Clover all saw us off. We told them we'd see them again someday, and then came here.
They were the only people you want to say goodbye to?
Well, no point saying anything to Dio.
Besides, he's asleep. You were asleep too.
Sorry, but we didn't really know much about you.
You have a point. Akane was in the armor in this timeline, after all. What about Sigma?
Well, he's not really Mr. Sigma anymore.
Of course, he is Dr. Klein now that his consciousness has returned.
Yeah, but more importantly, he's the guy who brought us all here. Not a lot of warm feelings there, you know?
And Akane?
Never mind her. She's just like him.
Yeah, that's fair.
Not the Akane I knew.
Damn, I wasted 45 years.
To be perfectly fair, though, even, 5-10 years apart, I had a friend that I made from, 3rd grade, and she ended up getting married, she's got a kid, she lives in a completely different state now, and we talked for a little bit, but we're just being friends. Just she turned like super religious, and like that's fine, that's cool for her. I'm not, and there's just a gulf there of that time, like even those 10 years that like it just doesn't work. And this makes sense. Like she's been through God knows what, and she's not the Akane that he was looking all this time.
I'm just saying, he spent 45 years looking for her.
He found her.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah, it took him 45 years, and man, he could have been doing so much else.
Yeah, well.
He could have wrote a book. He could have become a detective.
Look, man. The man's led by his dick. Like, if anything we've learned about this man, he's led by his other head.
Nice.
She must have seen some pretty awful things over the years.
Oh, yeah.
Hell, she might not even be human anymore.
That's rude.
But the Akane Kurashiki I know isn't here. She's not anywhere.
But she's in the 4th dimension. Just go there.
In the end, Clover and I were just pawns.
Yep.
Pawns to be used and then gotten rid of. Still, it's not like we're completely resentful. We had to be here to help change the past. That part's easy to understand, but...
Kinda sucks, though.
Yeah, that's a really subdued way of putting it.
I mean, Sigma and Phi have it easy. They get to go back to December 25th in 2028. They'll stop the Radical Six and save the world.
Clover,
and then
fun
they'll have
fact,
a nice
your
normal
brother's
future
fucking
to
dead.
look forward to.
Yeah, it's fine.
In other words, they get to go back to Point E and just enjoy history like it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, let's go enjoy the fucking nuclear winter.
Well, that's funny, because they're saying, like, enjoy history like it was supposed to happen. No, they're gonna fuck it up.
Over and over
in the timeline
again.
that's supposed to happen. Unless I find out that Sigma actually is the reason why Radical Six got out. Which would be really funny.
But we don't. We're stuck with Point C as our starting point.
You told us about Tenmyoji's story, right? The one with the motorcycles? It would be like if Alice and I were kidnapped right before the intersection. Then whoever grabbed us takes us to wherever the bikers are going, 10,000 miles to the northwest.
Don't get us wrong. We know why we had to be here. Without us, S's consciousness wouldn't have been able to go back to right before the intersection.
If that couldn't happen, then the fate of those 90 dead bikers would be sealed. But
it's still not the best situation for those of us left in the Northwest. We're stuck in the reality where the 90 bikers died.
Are we just supposed to go live on Earth? It's a wasteland now.
I mean, you can live on the moon.
And what about our friends and families? We left a whole world behind 45 years ago.
Man, Snake's fucked.
Nah, I'm sure he's fine.
Even if it is for the greater good?
It just doesn't seem fair, does it?
Yeah, it's a little bit much.
So we went and talked to the old lady.
She told us that there is one way.
One way we could get back to the past.
Let's say you do go back to the past. Wouldn't that cause your minds to get thrown back here? That seemed to be how Sigma and Phi's jumps worked, at least.
Yes, you're right.
But this is different.
Different? How so?
From what she said, it sounds like there's a way we can send our bodies back in time, too.
Oh, God, no.
Real time travel.
That's ridiculous. It would create a paradox. How could you have two Clovers and two Alices at the same time?
But that wouldn't happen.
Akane says there's a way around that.
How on earth does she
kill
plan
our
to do that?
doppelgangers.
Schrodinger's?
Cat. Oh, hey,
That's
Kyle.
stupid.
Figured you'd come here eventually.
Where's Dr. Klein? Luna said you were with him.
He said he was tired, so he's off resting right now. There's a bedroom at the end of the hallway. He's in there if you're curious. Oh, right. He told me to turn on this hologram projector thing when you showed up. Want me to start it?
Sure.
Glad to see you. There isn't anything in particular that I have to tell you.
Let me tell you about the termites.
However, I imagine there are a great number of things weighing on your mind. I'd love to answer all your questions, but unfortunately,
My circumstances make that an impossibility. I hope you can forgive me. Everything I know, Phi should also know. I have instructed her to answer any questions anyone might have. Anyone other than Kyle, that is.
Fuck Kyle.
What does he mean, other than Kyle?
Who knows? Is there anything you want to ask?
I literally just got told that you won't answer my questions.
Yeah, you can still ask.
Right, well, I guess I may as well cut to the chase. Just who are you, Phi?
I'm not Superman, that's for sure. And I'm not Batman or Spider-Man or Aquaman or a merman or a wolfman. I'm not a Brahmin or common or ramen. I'm not a Cayman either, so you really don't need to worry about anything.
Please don't dodge the question. About 5 hours ago, Akane attacked you with a knife. That triggered something which sent your mind back to the past, correct? Specifically, you were sent to Point D, April 13th, 2029. On that date, your body was already in Akane's custody. Although by then you were in cold sleep. You wouldn't have regained consciousness, but your mind was now inhabiting that body. That pod was your home for 45 years. You slept there, frozen, until the time was right. Then on January 25th, 2074, you were finally thawed out, even though you didn't wake up. Still unconscious, you were carried to the AB room. That was when your consciousness changed bodies again.
Yeah, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of body hopping going on.
So the Phi that knows everything jumped to the frozen Phi, but then got kicked out again.
Yeah.
Got kicked out again, learned everything, and got kicked out. So the Phi that's back here has done everything.
Yeah, she's been around.
A version of you from December 25th, 2028 arrived, pushing you out, and sending you back to December 25th, 2028. This is when you finally woke up. In 2028, you found and joined forces with Sigma, whose older mind was inhabiting his younger body. Together, you attempted to infiltrate the Mars mission test facility. Fortunately, your plan failed. The Radical Six did escape on New Year's Eve. That failure determined the path you followed. Instead of going along the line that branches out to the right from Point E, you headed straight to Point D. Point D being April 13th of the following year.
Which adds up to why she came and volunteered to do the thing.
Yeah.
That was the day that you made your way to Akane's hideout and asked to be put into one of the treatment pods. Another consciousness enters your body around that time from the future. It is, of course, the version of you that left your body when Akane attacked you in the garden. This caused the two versions of you to swap places, and you moved 45 years into the future, where you woke up on the garden floor. That put you on the line that comes here. So if we discount the time you spent in cold sleep, for you only 3.5 months have passed since that happened. That being when you were sent back into the past from the garden. Have I missed anything?
No, everything you talked about you got right.
Well, what do you mean by that?
I'm kind of an unknown variable in this equation. You could think of me as a kind of X factor. It's taken me the last 3.5 months to understand it.
I haven't understood anything in the last 3.5 seconds. Could you please explain?
It's kind of like the relationship between classical mechanics and modern physics. Strictly speaking, you can't combine velocities with v1 plus v2. v1 plus v2 divided by 1 plus v1 times v2 over c squared is the actual equation.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll use that every day from now on.
It's relativity. It's fine. You'll be fine. It's not something you need to worry about. I'm just telling you that it's relativity and it's
Of
fine.
course, the sort of velocities we encounter in day-to-day life don't come close to being c squared, which is the speed of light squared. That means that 1 plus v1 times v2 divided by c squared is usually going to evaluate to something pretty close to 1. Since that would mean dividing by 1, it's usually okay to just skip that step and use v1 plus v2. You see what I'm saying? In most situations, it works. even if it isn't technically correct. So you knew enough to get the stuff you were talking about right. As long as you stick to that, you won't run into any problems.
I don't quite understand. In fact, I feel like you're dodging my questions.
So was that what you wanted to ask about?
No. What I really want to know is what happened between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028. You and Sigma infiltrated the Mars mission test site, didn't you?
Yes.
What happened there? How did
we don't
Sigma
talk
lose
about
his
that.
eye and both his arms? And why was Radical 6 in there in the first place? What could a deadly virus have to do with the simulated mission to space?
Sorry, but I can't tell you that.
Why?
Because it would change history.
Why does Kyle knowing things change history?
Like I said, this doesn't come back up. This is mostly irrelevant.
That's dumb. These guys are usually pretty good about using the shit that they come up with.
There is a history where the virus didn't escape. That's the line that goes to the right of Point E. In that timeline, humanity isn't heading for annihilation, and Earth isn't red. The future is much brighter. But if I tell you what you're asking me right now, then that reality will disappear. You understand?
I don't. Why would all of that disappear if you told me what I want to know?
You're about to go back to the past, right?
What?
The past? Don't be silly. I can't do that.
Then where the hell did you learn all this stuff? I just listened to you tell me a bunch of things you shouldn't have known about. You were sleeping in the pod in the garden. You just woke up. So how can you know all this? You know my past. Sigma's past.
I gotta leave.
I shall give you your answer. You are not Kyle Climb. Your body is Kyle's, but your consciousness is not.
Okay, that's what I was...
Think about it. Do you really believe you're Kyle, or could you be someone else entirely?
Then, where is the real Kyle's consciousness?
He was thrown out when you entered. Right now, in a manner of speaking, he has arrived at December 25th, 2028. His
And he's gonna do
consciousness
nothing of plot
has gone
relevance.
into a body from that time.
Into a body.
Yeah, he's
Doubt
just
you
somebody.
know how much the doctor loves Kyle. He raised him on his own. Kyle is irreplaceable. Do you
Actually, there's a really
think
funny
you
body
would
that I
go
hope
back
gets
to
sent
the
to.
past and leave Kyle behind here?
Wait, do you know who he gets sent to?
I don't, like I said, I don't think any of this actually comes up.
Oh.
Like, Zero Time Dilemma just kind of forgets all this. But there is a character that I kind of hope is who Kyle got sent to.
I know what I told the others, that Kyle was Dr. Climb's spare, but that was not his only purpose. Kyle's consciousness is integral to what we are trying to accomplish. This new mission begins on Christmas and ends on New Year's Eve 2028. Its purpose will be to infiltrate. For this to happen, Kyle is absolutely necessary.
And that is why he created him?
Yes.
So now that my consciousness has entered his body, the Doctor has achieved his objective. Kyle has gone back to 2028 to participate in his mission.
Correct.
There's one thing that troubles me. Kyle was created before reaching Point B from Point D. That means his body did not exist on Christmas in 2028. Does that mean he has entered my body? Have we just switched places?
I suppose you could put it that way, yes.
That's ridiculous. What's going to happen to me? You're telling me I have to spend the rest of my life here in this box, living in a borrowed body?
No, not at all. You can travel freely through time and space. You are an uncontrolled variable. that entered our closed system. As such, the rules of this world do not apply to you.
I have no idea what...
Please don't try to play dumb. I know what you are. Surely you must know by now, too. You are about to go into the past and save the world. Phi and Sigma, even with all of his future knowledge, will need your help. Only you can right the horrible wrongs of our past. Only you can save the world.
There's no way I...
Yes, there is. You have to. Don't
now
you
check out this
want
knife.
to know the truth? Don't you want to know what happened in between Christmas and New Year's Eve in 2028?
Well, yes, I do, but...
Then you must believe. Reality is shaped by what we believe reality should be.
Look, all I'm saying is if you believe that fire hydrant's made of cake, you can eat it.
So, here's my question. Is it possible from the structure, in a similar way that 999 you're actually playing as Kane, is it possible that in Zero Time Dilemma you are playing as this?
It could be. I don't think it's ever confirmed.
Because this is really setting it up as...
If observation can change
There is
the
one
motion of
character
the
that I think could be who you're playing as right now.
Then
But I don't
how
think
is
it's
it odd to
confirmed
think
anywhere.
that human thought
And it's
can
not the
shape
joke character
reality.
that I want it to be.
Your will can change history. The world will be reshaped into the one you imagine.
I mean, this is clearly an analog for the player character.
Yeah.
Remember what I've told you. Only you can change history. Only you can save the world.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Oh god, it was smoky the whole time.
Yeah.
Now I know what you're thinking. Technically, this is the end.
No, no.
But we do have 10,000 files that I don't know if you want to flip through. And I don't even know if you really care about recording that.
We'll see how interesting they are.
I think you can just... Well, probably can't pull up the...
Soon, though. Memo. Archive.
And then it'd be the secret tab. Artificial insemination. Wait, we've already read that one, haven't we?
Yeah.
I mean, we've probably read all of these.
Okay.
Some of these aren't going to be, like...
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them pertain to the room that you that you got them in. Some of them will have references to 999.
I love how they call it a sister title, even though it's
clearly a sequel.
Yes. Created by Mr. H, who was the president of Creative Pharmaceuticals, appeared in 999. He developed it by extracting purifying alkaloid from a variety of mandrake. High usage can lead to side effects including severe memory loss. It can also be aerosolized and used as anesthetic or knockout gas. Respiratory muscle cease functioning. Components of poisons used by indigenous populations in South America. Yeah, okay. Acronym for Automatic Diagnosis Analysis Machine. Yeah, some MRI machines. Okay.
Yeah, you know, your erotic units.
Yeah, I remember that. Some films that Tenmyoji's gathered.
I think we've looked at these too. Yeah.
Okay. Cockney model number GOLM. Okay. Yes, I know that. I know what the Turing test is. Great. The point? Gist of the Golem's rambling explanation is the center of thought doesn't necessarily have to reside in the body. Yeah, alright. You want to desperately forget and find that impossible. These all sorts of other mental disorders. Or so the person sitting behind me says. Oh, I did not expect them to actually explain those. Borscht. Have a nice trumpet?
Yeah, I don't remember him saying have a nice trumpet.
Yeah. That's probably how they got the Radical Six.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Yeah. Yeah. I feel so bad for... I still feel really bad for
Oh, you won't in the next game. Or you might. I don't know.
I just in this timeline, it kind of blows. But like clearly, she never quite let him go. Got missiles in there. His name was Light?
Yes.
Oh, God.
I like Clover's. Still Clover, just younger and with a jacket. And a katana. Skittish man gets blown up. And not a katana, a hatchet. Sorry. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know where katana came from.
I don't know either.
Yeah, remember that Ice 9?
Yeah.
How it didn't come up at all?
Not at all.
Amazing.
And how Alice was not all ice.
Yeah.
That's fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, it was a pretty good setup.
Cause she was gone. Like that was. A devoted follower of Free the Soul.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good. Talking about a pair of sexy toaster waffles. Oh, hey, apple and banana.
Yeah. Yeah, this was the prisoner's dilemma that Fi brings up in the first game.
Oh, okay.
That's why I keep saying apple banana for whenever AB comes up.
Mm-hmm. Makes an exploding baby.
Hell yeah.
Excuse me? An arm augmented for online sex chat. Not really. In truth, this is an arm with mysterious libido. From a mysterious libido. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, it's Mr. Libido. Remember him?
Nope.
From Yakuza?
Oh, right. Yeah. He's great. I don't know about the Zeroth Law, which appeared in the story Robots and Empire. Okay. A robot may not harm humanity or by inaction allow humanity to come to harm. Clearly the Zeroth Law has priority over the first three, so the first law would have unwritten addendum, except where this would conflict with the Zeroth Law. Whether or not 016 was aware of this law is unclear, but in any event, 016 did act in accordance with it. Why is that? Was he involved in a horrible swimsuit accident? Not repressed in his youth? Did he have a crush in high school when a girl on the swim team for Olympic aspirations offended him possible romance? Is he just a perv? The world may never know. Butter is some dangerous stuff.
Oh, you better believe it. Wait, hold up. Some old lady's being escorted somewhere in one of those.
Old ladies escorted across the street, times top hats owned, times puzzles solved, times money given to a gentleman tracking organization equals total gentle points.
Yeah, that's right, because Dio's like, I've got so many gentle points.
Survival knife, blood on it, whose blood? No.
What, the quantum level isn't where shit gets unreal?
The first half part of that bottom paragraph is not true.
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I love how I can think of circumstances where these rules get violated, and it's really funny.
Yeah.
Like, no accident. Like, the detective must not commit the crime. Do you remember Heavy Rain?
What? No. No. He was not the bad guy, especially when you were controlling him, and he kills a man off screen.
So good. So terrible.
Look out for our Heavy Rain playthrough. Not coming to a theater near you. Or YouTube near you either. The termites!
God fucking damn it. I don't see the man grinning in the background, but whatever.
We got ghosts.
Also, they have a ski resort for miniature cows?
Yeah.
Oh, Minkowski. I get it. That's stupid. I'm glad that that's the picture they chose. It's good. Alice is full of shit.
Oh, yeah?
Because he knew all about Alice and Ice 9. Alice is the... Oh, God damn it.
It's fine, don't worry about it. She's no longer relevant to the plot.
Are they going to...
Oh, you'll get plenty of Phi backstory.
Alright.
I don't know if you're gonna like it, but you'll get it.
Alright.
Oh, is that the end? Cool.
We'll stop Secret Archives here. Thank you for playing.
We did it. Okay, well,
Holy fucking shit.
I'm sure you're burned out of Zero Escape at this point. But please do not make me wait a year for Zero Time.
We're not going to. We're gonna start it this year.
You say that.
No, we are.
Anyway.
There's a distinct possibility that it will be the game that I play next.
I mean, if you're not burned out, we can always start it.
We're not starting it tonight.
Well, no, not. I don't even have it tonight.
Oh, well, fair enough.
I mean, I have it on the Vita, but we can't record anyway.
Yeah.